How you doing? This is Mike. I'm doing another knife review. This is Tops Knives. Um, this is the Stryker Defender tool, and it's a cool knife. I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on this particular knife. I don't know why. This knife is awesome. I mean, I have a whole mess of knives, probably about 100, all different makes and models. This particular knife is just awesome. These are like military issue knives. I use it for like outdoor survival camping stuff. Its overall length is 10 1/4 inches. The blade itself is 4 3/4 inches long. It's a real stout, heavy, thick knife. It's a 1/4 inch thick. It's got micarta handles with this like Rocky Mountain tread design. It's got like these cuts and divots in it for just overall comfortable, real good grip. Um, and it's got a little finger choil here for non-slip grip. And put your thumb there, choke up on here, and it's real thick. I think this is 3/4 inch thick right here, so it's a very heavy, thick, solid knife. It weighs 13 ounces. Though to me it feels a little bit heavier, but that's the first thing you'll notice with these knives, that they're just solid, man. Just like kick-ass knife, man. Um, got a little lanyard hole here, and it's got, what's unique about it is it has this 1/4 inch thick spine, but it's got these like edges on there that was designed according to a tactical magazine. It said that this back spine here, the edges, not only can you use it for cutting, breaking like barbed wire for these military guys, but also it was designed for uh, cutting themselves out of, like, if a helicopter went down and they had to cut themselves out of the helicopter or cut into a helicopter, that they would use this edge with these sharp edges, and they would just penetrate through the metal and just use this to cut through the helicopter. I can see that this thing being able to do that. I mean, it's not going to be able, to be done like butter, I'm sure. I mean, I've never done it because I don't have a helicopter, but I've used it for notching wood, and it's worked very good for me. So I can see it being able to handle that task. Also, it's pretty decent for batoning. I mean, it's not a very big blade. Like I said, it's 4 3/4 inches, so it's not very long. So you're not going to be batoning like giant pieces of wood, but it's great for like digging and prying, and you can definitely pry, and you're not going to bend this knife. It's a 1/4 inch thick, and it's just stout, so uh, you're not going to be able to bend this. I don't care who you are. So that's a great function of this knife too. And let's talk about the blade real quick. Looks like it's got some serrations here. I'm not a huge fan of serrations, but it only has a couple, so that's good. So that means it's not going to be real time consuming to sharpen these. I personally prefer a full plain edge blade, but just a couple serrations back here is it's not that bad. You'll get some function out of it, and you won't have to sit there and sharpen all day. So that's pretty good. You can see some wear marks on this black traction coating. This is some tough stuff, man. I've done a lot of work with this knife. It holds up very well, and just overall, it's just a great knife, man. I can't believe I haven't seen a whole lot of reviews on this on YouTube, because people are missing out, man. This is just an awesome knife. I highly recommend it for like military use or like outdoor, survival style. This is pretty cool. And if you ever go on Tops Knives website, they got knives for every kind of function you can possibly believe in the military slash like outdoor survival world. Some are very specific, all different sizes and everything. Definitely highly recommend these knives. And I'm not brand loyal. I'm a knife collector. I have all different makes and models. So I'm not, I don't only own Tops knives. I have all kinds of knives, but these definitely are my favorite knives. And let me get into the sheath a little bit. Sheath is ballistic nylon. Okay, I personally prefer a Kydex sheath. It's like a hard plastic sheath where the knife actually locks in. These ballistics have like a plastic insert, but the knife doesn't lock in there, so I'm not, I don't really like that too much. And um, what is nice about it though is it does have like a little pouch for some survival items. I got some 550 paracord in here, so that's pretty cool. And it does have different webbing for different mounting options, especially for the military guys. I know they carry packs and vests and stuff like this would mount easily on those. So, um, but for what it is overall, it's actually, it's a pretty good in the ballistic nylon world. This is a good sheath. I personally prefer the Kydex. All right, so that is my knife review of Topps Stryker Defender tool. Hope you enjoyed this video, and look for other videos that I have done knife reviews on. Thanks.